Let me make some arrangements and get word out to my children. We should all meet at the place where we first heard of this quest, the observatory. Would you be willing to join us? It's only fair and I trust you. I'll be leaving then, see you at the observatory. Nervous. Yeah, I'm sure everything will be fine. So who do you think messaged us, Ellie? No clue, but it's nice checking out the game after so long. True, it must have been like half a year ago. Work really started to pick up, so I didn't have that much time. Same here. Why, hello, horned one. Are you a mystery sender, perhaps? We've all got a message asking us to meet here. Oh, so you do know something about our sender. So who is it? Everyone's already here? Hey kiddo, nice to see you here. Dad. Hey little ones. Oh, we should have guessed that. Dad was the one who sent the message. That sure makes sense. What's up with the secrecy, Dad? Well, you see, you've all been so busy nobody had time to meet in the game to hang out with your old man. And I promised you we would finish this quest. So I thought if I could get it nearly done, you'd all come and play again. Dad, really? Yes, I know. You are all very busy. I'm sorry to be a bother. It's just that I really miss you all. Oh, Dad, that's not what Noah meant. Why didn't you just call and tell us? Yeah, we don't need a fancy quest to hang out with our father. Besides, Jonah and Sophie couldn't make it anyway. We'd need members of all the classes, right? You guys, I just didn't want to bother you with my problems. But come on, Dad, you can always talk to us. No, I feel very stupid. Well, you should. And who is our blue-haired friend here, anyway? Yes, this is Leah. She helped me find all those broken pieces needed for the quest. In fact, I barely did anything. Oh boy, I'm sorry, Leah. I hope he wasn't too much of a problem. He can get very dramatic sometimes. He can get very, very dramatic sometimes. It seems like a long talk is due. How about we go to our favorite cafe in Rhombus Square and have a chat? Maybe set a date on which Jonah and Sophie are available too? That would be nice. You kids go ahead. There's something I need to give to Leah before I leave. Alright, bye Leah. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, see you around. It seems I owe you an apology. I misjudged the whole situation. I made you get all these items for what now feels like nothing. Because of this, I think it is only fair that you have them. Thank you for everything, Leah. My kids are everything to me, but it seems I let my fear of losing them take over. I believed I did something wrong, but I guess this old man still has a lot to learn. Anyway, I'll be on my way now. Everything went well in the end, but we still do not know why he's wearing that armor. Maybe he got it during the beta phase? Looks like I'm going to have a chat with our design team. What is broken has been found. Now all shapes must come together to reveal the truth. Okay, Clint. Seems like you need a player from each class to open this door. Maybe you can ask Clint to help out. Wait, that's in here. That's just right here. I get CP for this. That excites me greatly. Oh, do you want me to look at those items? Well, would you look at that? You found yourself the broken equipment of the ancients. Did you collect them all by yourself? Congratulations, dear. So now you want to open the old observatory, eh? Well, you came to the right place to get some help. Let's see, we need a player from each class. I'll happily fill in as the Quadriguard. With you as the Spheromancer, the Sleeps Triblader, Pentafist, and Hexacast to be filled. Oh, I know. Why not ask Emily and Tronny? I'm sure both would be willing to help, eh? So the only thing missing is a Triblader. I believe Buggy hasn't entered the observatory yet, so he would be a perfect fit. Is that okay with you? Alrighty, I'll contact Buggy and tell him to meet at the observatory. I'm sure you want to ask Emily and Tronny yourself. When you're ready, meet me in front of the observatory. Okay. It's been quite a while since Al and I did this event. I'll be going on ahead. I have to talk to my friends. Speaking of which, I did want to talk to everyone. Because after every story beat, they all have something new to say, usually-ish. Can go up to level 60, I'm fine. Just make sure you get good at I did the quests, so I'm already above level 60, it's fine. Are you surprised that the main story of the game ended so abruptly? A lot of the players were very disappointed, there's quite an uproar. But here's the way I see it, the developers have been working hard so far to bring us a great experience. And of course they're still working on it and making it better. Okay.
You are the game.
Yeah, yeah. Good day, Leah. Sorry, but I'm currently busy. I'm meeting an old friend in Rhombus Square. We can chat later if you like. Yes, an old friend. Oh, dang it, I can't think of any joke today. But I get the feeling that Albert is up to something today. He's behaving really suspiciously when I talked to him before. We do know already that he's a friend with like one of the devs or something. So... something about that. Do you enjoy exploring Rhombus Square? Yeah, I already did that. Because actually that's what I wanted to say. I still need some time to prepare myself. Yup. Makes sense. I didn't mean to do that. I'm still around and ready. I think I'm gonna miss Cross Worlds and strolling around with you, but there's hardly anything I can do about it. Oh. He's not gonna be able to play for much longer, Michael.
You can play now though, apparently.
Yeah. He said in a few days he's not gonna be able to, like, play for a while or something like that. Really just a shame he won't have time for Cross Worlds. Rhombus Square is nice. So many shopping opportunities. It's a shame it's all for virtual in-game content.
All these babies. They're only level 55.
Yeah, they just don't gain levels as fast as I do, I guess. Well, to be fair, I also forgot to put anyone in my party while I was playing for the past while. Because I had to take him out to do the Sapphire Ridge story quest stuff, so...
I don't think their levels affect anything.
Not really. I mean, they'll probably do more damage, but it's fine. Looks like everyone is here, eh? Bonjour, what are you guys doing here? What didn't Leah tell you? Okay, the joke's getting a bit old. Anyway, we are here today because Leah's found the 5 broken relics. With these, she can unravel the secret behind this ruined observatory. However, all 5 virtues must come together in unison to unlock the door. As long as there's loot, I'm in. I didn't know there was such an event. Well, it's not easy to find as it's not connected to any other quest. Each region has a secret area that contains one of the pieces. Oh well, I was never good at finding all those secret locations. Typical new players, they don't know the joy of walking aimlessly through the wilds for hours. All to find a broken piece of equipment. Why are you here, Buggy? It's a secret to everybody. You haven't found any of those items yourself either. Precisely. So what exactly do we need to do? Where's the loot? It's quite simple, really. First, each one of us needs to hold one of the relics. The sword for Triblader, the shield for Quadraguard, gauntlet for Pentafist, the deck for Hexacast, and finally, the Chakram for Spheromancer. Then we stand next to the plates here and fit the relics in. And the rest is in the hands of the ancients. Sounds simple enough, let's get on with it. Now everyone fit in your relics and then step on the plates. We're being slooped through the door.
Yeah.
And she's standing next. The cat is looking.
What just happened?
Looking out in the front. Looks like we got transported into the observatory. Why not just open the door? I'm actually wondering about that too. Maybe it's to make sure only 5 enter at the same time. Well, best to just have a look around, right? Yes, I want my loot. You've conquered even the most daring trials. You, the traveler, the envoy of change. To seek wisdom of the gods, we built this observatory. May it be your guiding light and wait for the message from the sky. For your achievements, we grant you the ability to become even stronger. Play every step. Yeah, okay. Jump off the edge.
What did you get?
CP.
That's it?
Oh, lore, I guess. Too. Oh, there you are. And did you like what you saw? To think this is where the ancients gazed upon the stars. I especially loved the bunnies on that mural. Oh, come now, Buggy. Those were clearly meant to depict the ancients themselves. So not bird people, but bunny people? Anyway, where are the other two?
You beat her.
Welcome back. How was it? Well, it was certainly interesting, and we got some nice CP to spend. He has more power for me. All thanks to our charity, Leah. Huh? Me? No need to thank me. I'm happy I was able to help, especially with an event so rich in lore. I hate to break up the party so soon, but I gotta run. That's alright. Sadly, this is where the event ends anyway. I guess I'll make my way back to the headquarters, eh? That means I have to find the chest. It's okay, it's 1 CP, Emily. That's not actually like that huge. I can, whoops. Sometimes I use the D-pad to try and move, but in this game it doesn't actually do move most of the time. I guess I'll get the level 2 card art. Well, that's like all the side quests for the moment. Oh, it's in this room. Okay.
One daikon.
Well, that's gonna be useless by this point. You might be able to trade it up for something else though.
You used the vegetable for fighting.
Yeah. Look at it. Level 13. Behold, a core drill. Which I maybe need for some reason. I guess I'll buy these while I'm here too. There's a trader in Basin Keep. Who wants a drill? And it's not quite that one, but let's see who else we have in here. See if I can find any other kinds of drills. I guess spiral drill. Let's go there next. See if that's the one I need. Okay, you do need a core drill. And a bunch of other stuff I don't have. Oh my gosh, fine. Then we can go get this drill. Is this what the person wants? Found yourself something rare with that Giga Spiral drill. Could upgrade it for you if you want. We'll need certain items for it. Yeah, he was the last guy. It's already kind of outdated. And so lucky. Creation gem. I think that is in the first area, isn't it? The guy there. Guess I should check. Yeah. And I can't actually do this now, so I guess I may as well. So I had to work hard just to unlock the ability to talk to that trader. Now I kind of want the drill even if I'm not going to use it. It also costs 50,000 buckaroos. Awesome. Time to go. Find a new place to stay. Maybe we'll meet again. I can sense a greater power in my drill. Grabby. Note to myself, visit Sapphire Ridge. Okay. That's great. Oh, you're just hanging out in here. I wondered why that pillow was strangely empty. Brought me something, right? Didn't leave the book on accident. Sensed something good in you. Also found my drill. Feeling you're ready for its true power. Need to find 5 stones first, called Origin Stones. That's what they're for. Gotta work if you want something good, Only one I know who can combine the stones. Very old, not sure if he's still alive. Gotta try at least, Should be in a cave somewhere in Bergen Trail. Pretty lonesome fella, good luck. I don't remember any empty caves. Actually, I do remember an empty cave in Bergen Trail. I don't even know anymore. Screw this. I'm packing my stuff and leaving for Rhombus Square. If you're reading this, you're too late. No more foraging for that guy. The only thing I care about is a nice house in Rhombus Square. Okay. Oh, that's gotta be the angry guy who's like, do not enter. This one. Didn't you read the sign? You need a smith. Sorry, Lass's old geezer wants to enjoy his retirement. Better find someone else. Don't be stubborn, old friend. Been a long time. Well, look who's still alive. Time sure did no harm to you. Been eating my vegetables is all. You haven't lost your cheek either. So what about this lass? At this point, I'm sure you're sent her. True, thought that girl might have some trouble convincing you. Guess I was right. I quit the hermitsmith life a long time ago, friend. My creations have long been forgotten or left broken. She has the drill. The drill, you say? How's that old thing still around? Can't stop what drives progress. Was in pretty bad shape when I got my hands on it. Did what I could, but it needs the stone. The stone? And you think this lass can handle it? Never was more sure about anything. Fine then. But you know she has to find the fragments of the stone first. I already did. All you need to do is put them together. Out of everything, eh? Well, I'll still need an ember strong enough to melt them. And the only one strong enough would be a very large ember. I have that too. If you bring me one, I can make the stone. Find me a very large ember. Yeah. We'll stay here. I have some catching up to do. You both just wait here, I'll be back in a bit. Old geezer can't walk, always uses his instant teleportation or whatever he calls it. Anyway, I'll be preparing things on my end. Find me in the cave-in once you're done. Here, take a look at this beauty. Haven't felt this alive in a while, lass. I guess I have you to thank for that. Looks like that old fool already left, huh? Didn't even say goodbye. He'll never change. When my work is done, go find him to awaken the true power of the drill. This is goodbye, Seeker. Thanks for giving me the chance to be of use one last time. Don't worry, all will be well. Now let's begin. Just turned into stone. Okay. Alright, cool. This gives Lucky and 0 XP. That's awesome. I'm not gonna equip it then. I still have levels to gain. But once I don't care about that, I guess it's pretty much done. Well, alright, I only found that because I was trying to find all the traders. Which I guess I did, so... and most of the items I'm missing, I'm sure, are just things I need to trade for, because I never bothered to do that. Okay. I had to take a break from recording for a little bit because my microphone cord busted. So I had to test some different recording setups to see what I could do about that. Fortunately, we did have another mic in the house that Michael's just let me have. So I'm back to recording now. I didn't take a break entirely, if you can tell. I didn't take a break entirely from playing. So I have acquired... Can I do anything with 3CP there? I don't know. I've acquired a few new equipment. And this fox. I didn't really do anything all that much of interest. It's just some arena stuff mostly. But that's like... I don't know, just fighting bunches of normal enemies, so I wasn't all that worried about that. I don't think you guys... Yeah, you guys shouldn't be here. Sorry, goodbye. But now I can actually progress the plot. I don't think there's anything else, base game wise at least, that I can do. So, off we go. I think my fox got stuck. Where are you? Whatever. I heard we needed to like talk more or something. Do you think you're prepared to execute the plan? Mind that once we start things we'll have to move quickly. So are you ready? Hold on a second. I will go ahead and make a new save. Just so I don't get surprised by any sort of like points of no return, I guess. Alright then, let's get everyone together. I looked a bit more into the technical side of things. The Evotar server is most likely derived from an old version of the official game servers. That means it should be vulnerable to a certain DDoS attack we experienced in the past. Oh, using the hits done overflow issue. Correct. Now please for us common folks too. Well, in other words, there's a way to make the Evotar server crash. Crash very, very badly. Once it happens, Sidwell will have a hard time restarting it. Thus, the server will not respond to anything, including queries to wipe the data. That will give us enough time for Leah to reach it physically. That sounds very promising. So how exactly will it work? How do we make it crash? The keys are the Evotars running around in Vermilion Wasteland. We need to subject them to a certain type of field effect. As many and as quickly as possible. If we succeed, things should overflow on the server, making it crash. However, for this to work, we will need a lot more players to participate. That's why I plan to involve a few other players, specifically those Leah has met before. Involving other players, I suppose it's a risk we have to take. I currently see no other options, unfortunately. So what about me? I can't enter the official playground, but I can move around Vermilion Wasteland. Should I help? I think it would be better if you avoid logging into the game while we storm the Evotar ground. Since Sidwell is aware of your current location outside the game, you need to be quickly relocated. Otherwise, things will end with him taking you hostage. Right, there's the real life side of things as well. One last thing, did you manage to talk with Gotham? I tried. He has been acting very strange, even more strangely than usual, and that's saying a lot. Once I mentioned Leah, he started raving about how she managed to escape his dungeon tower. I guess you really left an impact. Anyway, I decided I'd better not tell him too much. Really, he's pretty much turned into a nutcase by now. That is worrisome. We will see if we can drag him out of it somehow. I know a few people from the maintenance crew that might be able to help us with this. Good, then how do we proceed? For now, we should call it a day. As soon as I have everything prepared, Leah and I will try to gather the other players. And once we have the help we need, we start with the plan as soon as possible. Alright, let's give it our best shot. That we will. See you soon. Good night. Bye. Okay. This can only end in tears. Nah. It'll be, I'm sure everything will be fine and it'll be a happy ending and nothing bad will happen to anyone. You seem to like this place. Are you nervous? Same for me, really. This plan is very risky. There are so many things that could potentially go wrong. Sorry, building confidence is not exactly my strong suit. But now you've probably already guessed it. But I plan to involve the other First Scholar members. We will need their help to properly execute the plan. That also means I have to explain the full situation to them and tell them about you. I understand that you're nervous about this, but there really is no way around it. And I am pretty positive they will understand. Trust me on that. You are no stranger to them anymore. Also, there's something I should have said a long time ago. Thank you, Leah. We had such a long journey together. You went through such a number of hardships, and you always kept going. Really, I could not have imagined a better partner. So what about now? Ready to log out? Good night, Leah. She responds. Good morning. Hold on, I'm trying to clean my glasses. She looks scared. Well, it might be due to your appearance, I suppose. One moment, then. This should be more casual. Can't you speak? That's something we need to look into. But you still seem to understand us, don't you? Interesting. A mere woman that can still listen. How nostalgic. Say, do you remember your name? So what should we call you then? How about Leah? Here are images of different landscapes. Do you remember what forests look like? Well then, can you point at the image showing forests? That's correct. So you remember basic concepts pretty well already. So what about yesterday's sign? Can you still do it? You forgot already? Oh dear. Is there any sign you remember? Well, that's something. It's pretty clear now that it's not just your speech that's missing. Writing things down doesn't work, and we only get so far with hand signs. It's like you're missing the ability to recall words or any abstract concept. Leah, it's okay. Please don't feel bad about this. Hello, Leah. Always the same. Isn't it funny how it always goes the same way? All the support I gave them, all the things I did, it suddenly doesn't matter. Just because of conflicting ideals. And all at once things have to go hostile. Sorry, this really shouldn't concern you. So any more hand signs you remember? Alright, so you can still count. That is something you picked up rather quickly. Oh, back to trying this again. Don't worry, you don't need that for any of the signs. What is it? Do you want me to tell you more about her? Well, we met through work several years ago. She was competent, hardworking, mute, but that didn't stop her from doing her job. We communicated via writing at first, then I learned sign language. But even then, she never was much of a talker. Just very, very good at listening. My job was all about having good relationships. I've met so many people, always busy keeping up connections. Yet, it was also very shallow. With her, it was different. She was one of the few people I could speak openly to. It's similar with you. I suppose I just get along well with mute people? So what? We're just humans, the world's most self-absorbed creature. We really like to think highly of ourselves. And sure, we certainly came and went far, but in the end, we are just another kind of creature lost in this vast universe. Leah, do you remember what a clear sky looks like at night? Out in the countryside, no town or city nearby? I hope one day you will. It is like a boundless sea of stars. When you see it, you just start to realize just how insignificant we are to this world. It is done. My final creation. Time to put an end to this. All of this. Good morning, Leah. Did you sleep well? Well then, time to get everyone— oh my gosh. Give me a second. Resembling the crew. I'm happy you asked. I worked really hard and managed to add a couple more words to your vocabulary. Meet? I'm sure that it will help getting everyone together, correct? But wait, there's more. Well then, let us call the others. The goal is to get everyone to assemble in the meeting room at the first Scholar HQ. Let us move there first, shall we? Of course nobody's here. That would have been too easy. Well then, let us try to contact everyone via D-Link. Time to use your new vocabulary. Oh, bonjour, Leah. It's good to still see you in the game. Johnny's been offline for several days now. I suppose he's gone for good. He didn't even say goodbye, that dork. I think this works out in our favor. It's fine. I'm a little suspicious of him. Even before that whole last memory trip. There's like some things he let slip at one point that was like, that's a weird thing to say. Anyway, should we start a party? You want to meet? Where should we meet? You'll wait to meet at your current location. Well then let me check. Ah, you're at the headquarters. I'll be right there. You're surprisingly talkative today, Sherry. See you soon. Hey, that worked better than I expected. Oh, hello, Leah. Oh, you mean about what happened before? Leah, that was just a hug. Don't worry about it. It wasn't even that strong. No broken spine. I'm all good. No, really. It's all yesterday's snow to me. I don't know. Don't you think this is a bit too soon? Just what hug and now you want to meet me privately in there? I'm just messing with you. I'm sorry. Do you want to have a meeting with all First Scholar members? Alright, I could get everyone together if you like. No worries, give me a moment, I'll be right back. Great, Schneider helping out will make this a lot easier. Well then, next let's call Apollo and Jorn. We need all the help we can get, Leah. Hello, Leah. Spiromancer Leah, it's good to see you. Excuse me. Meet Leah. I think she wants us to meet her. So, does this mean you're ready for our next duel? Hold on, this is gonna make my editing life a bit harder, but it looks like I need to turn the mic down a bit. Got it. Hopefully this volume will be fine, but I will have to find out in editing, really. Hello, Boogie. This is a very comfy building for an HQ. I like it. Why, thank you. So finally I meet the famous grasshead I've heard so much about. The name's Apollo Triblator. By the way, aren't we all just grassheads of different colors? Yeah, you're right. Well, at least I have the color of fresh grass. Yes, but I'm the wise grasshead. Listen to your elder, Greenhorn. Alright, screw these metaphors. Quiet, everyone. Let's hear what Leah has to say. I'm loving it so far. Leah, the hologram number. I forgot the number. Hello everyone. Saturday Blue! My name is Leah. Who is that guy? I only just let him talk. Oh my goodness. Thank you. My name is Sergey Asimov. You have a last name. I mean, of course you do, but seriously. And I'm here to explain Leah's circumstances to you. All of you should be aware of her speech module issues by now. However, there is another aspect of Leah that you are probably unaware. Leah is an AI. Her avatar is controlled by an artificial intelligence. What? You're joking. Spiromancer Leah! Does this man tell the truth? No way, that can't be true. You definitely fooled me. So wait, does that mean a bot managed to join our guild? Yeah, this is amazing. Leah, dear, so are you an NPC? I'm very confused right now. Leah is a regular avatar, controlled by a very special kind of AI. Allow me to start from the beginning. We finally met Satoshi and Shizuka hidden somewhere in Sapphire Ridge. That is how we learned everything, and how we could come up with a plan. A plan to storm Vermilion Wasteland to reach the Evotar server. And that is where we are right now. What a convoluted situation. Spiromancer Leah! I don't know how to respond to this. All this tech talk just went way over my head. What was this part about punching through dungeon walls? That sounded awesome. I'm still so confused. Don't worry, hun. The situation is very particular. Okay, now this is where you come in. In order to properly storm Vermilion Wasteland, we need your help. So please, for the sake of Leah and all Evotars, can we count on your support? Count me in! Leah's a dear friend to me. She can be an AI or a loaf of baguette for all I care. Of course I'll help her. You're right. Leah's a member of this guild and we should support her. I mean, sure, this situation is crazy and storming Vermilion Wasteland might get us into trouble, but how often do you get the chance to break into unfinished game territory, am I right? True words, my dude. This sounds like a crazy kind of raid. I'm not sure I can approve of all this rule-breaking behavior. However, the way Evotars are currently treated is a disgusting display of injustice. By my name and the honor of the Spheromancers, this cannot stand! Seconded. Very true, we first scholars cannot abide such cruelty. Leah, you have our support. Indeed. Also, everyone get down from that table. Yes, ma'am. Honestly, I never expected this amount of enthusiasm. I'm very glad we have you on our side. Now we just have to find a good time that fits everyone. The sooner the better. It's the weekend and I have time. Let's do it today. Let's. Yes, let's tour Vermilion Wasteland. Sure, today is good. I was planning to do some shopping today. That was a joke. Alrighty, today it is. Fantastic, then let us meet in about an hour in front of the dojo in Sapphire Ridge. The entrance to Vermilion Wasteland is nearby. Also, before you leave, we should try to establish a direct communications channel. Please give me a moment. We are all set. Now I can talk directly to all of you. Nice, then I'll quickly optimize my equipment and gather a few items. See you soon. Alrighty, Al and I had better prepare as well. Sergey, quick question. You said there was an Evotar copy of me in an Evotar ground? Potentially interrogated. Yes, that is correct. Oh, Jean. I better log out and quickly change all my credentials. I'll meet you in Sapphire Ridge. Spheromancer Leah, we shall prepare as well. We'll show them what it means to deal with the wrath of the Spheromancers. Leah, Cherie. Now I finally understand what has been going on with you. You really must miss him, huh? None? That other Lucas in Evotar ground? We'll get him out of there, promise. I'm gonna kick Sidwell's butt so hard he'll never sit well again. Gotta prepare. I guess that is it. We are all set. Let us meet with everyone else at the dojo in Sapphire Ridge. We had better be prepared as well.